Now our story doesn't start with Super Balls Deluxe. It starts all the way back on August 2nd, 2025. I know, such a crazy date, so long ago. Anyway, one day, young creator Watercrest, might have heard of him, probably not, saw the level Silent Circles. Really unknown level that I'm pretty sure no one watching this has heard about. Anyway, he saw the super duper impossible level and thought, I can do that, but worse. So he got to work. He spent countless hours, days and nights, losing sleep, battling depression, refining this masterpiece over and over and over again, trying to get it perfect. And then after a whole hour in the editor, he had done it. He'd finally fine-tuned his masterpiece enough. It was time to show it to the public. Interestingly enough, the level wasn't called Super Balls Deluxe. It was called only Balls Deluxe. Very strange name, could never compare to Super Balls Deluxe. Anyway, the community fell in love instantly when they saw Balls Deluxe. It was a masterpiece. Even if the decoration was a bit rough in some areas, and the gameplay looked only somewhat decent, the people didn't care. They loved it. The first person to attempt getting any form of progress was Zonk. He was the top 1 player at the time, having beaten every single extreme demon in the game, along with the top 400 on the challenge list. Zonk was up for a challenge, and no matter what, he could never back down. He would never give 4%. That's all it took for Zonk to quit it.
Nah, bro, this level is literally impossible. I ain't doing all that.
That was it. No matter how hard anyone tried, no one could get past the inevitable 4%. 2%, 3%, 3.93%. No one could get past these impossible jumps at the beginning. So this level sat, and it waited, and waited, 3 whole days. You know how long that is? I can make 23 YouTube shorts in that time. Then, after 3 days, a new person tried it. Warchild. He was a master at spam, god of challenges, but that doesn't say anything unless he got past the inevitable 4%. And so he tried, for thousands of attempts. 1%, 2%, 1% again, failed at the first bite, 2%, 3% again, 4%. And then, this happened. 7 whole percent. That was the first anyone made it. It took him a whopping 428,393 attempts just for Warchild to get to 7%. But it didn't stop there. 9%, 19%. Finally, after 2,784,539 attempts, he would get this run. This was legendary. No one had ever gotten this far. No one had even thought of getting this far. But Warchild did it. And then he dropped the level due to hand pains. And from there, no one could even get close to 30%. The next highest record was 19%. And so the level sat for over 30 days? Oh right, for over 30 days until eventually xxx_mommy_xxx saw the level. And when he looked at it, he didn't just see an impossible level, he saw an opportunity. And so xxx_mommy_xxx got to work. He spent a whopping 10 minutes and 40 seconds. After all that grueling process, it was done. Not only did it nerf the only hard parts of the original level, it also revamped the deco in a unique style that no one had ever really utilized before. Recent tab slot. And xxx_mommy_xxx was smart. He made an open verification where anyone could verify if they just tried hard enough. And so the verification race started. The first person to get significant progress was a player by the name of Duji. Duji was known for beating levels such as unnerfed Sakupa circles and Old Slaughterhouse. Duji started grinding the level. He got to the drop after 67,676,716 attempts. Then he got 28%. Then a fluke from 28% to 40% after 1 E to the power 67 attempts. By then, Doggy's hand was also starting to hurt, so he quit after another 70 quintillion attempts. The next person to attempt this beast of a level was L Implode On. He started out by getting 32% in a really quick 1e to the power of 21 attempts. Then he started really grinding the level. 33%, 37%, 48%, 57%, 70%. 79%! He was getting so close, the level was almost verified. He had already sunken in 6e to the power of 514 attempts. He just wanted to finish the verification. And then, the attempt happened. He passed the first triples, passed the spam, passed the other spam, passed the other spam, passed the consistency spam, passed more spam, passed even more spam, passed the other spam, passed the straight that leads into spam, passed this BS memory part, passed more straight fly, passed an even more straight fly. He was there. All he had to do was one more ship gap. This level was about to be verified. Oh, 98. Wow. Could never be me. After this, L Implode On slowed down playing the level. And finally, after 9 E to the power of 875 attempts, he officially quit Super Balls Deluxe. The next person to try and verify Super Balls Deluxe was a player named Sorry. He verified in 15 attempts.